And I think as e-bikes also become more and more computers on wheels, then how do you make it usable, enjoyable, emotionally satisfying? I'm a designer, part with Aslinger, designed all my life. Yeah, design is basically connecting technology, economics with people. I mean, you have an idea about a function, a technology, then how do you make it usable, enjoyable, emotionally satisfying? And it's pretty complicated, but also very simple, because if it works, you feel right. If it doesn't work, you don't like it. You know, simple is not simple. I mean, in Japan, simple is best means the Japanese language is always the most difficult. So simple is difficult, not easy. It's not primitive or mindless like many products done out there, you know. So it's a complicated issue. In the case of a bicycle, it's about usability. So you connect with the people who will use. Somebody took care of me. I think that's the most important element of design. And the product is not hostile, but friendly, safe, enjoyable. I think what happened in the case of Utopia, eventually I have some tradition in biking. I did lifelong bicycle racing. And I think as e-bikes also become more and more computers on wheels, I think it also kind of helps that we work with Apple and other computer companies. I think that was a pretty good start. And then we go from there. Future is normally just correcting the present. And then literally have a projection. What could happen if technology changes, if people's behaviors changes? One vision is getting out and still have a life. And I think that is also one of the challenges we have as designers. People need a life. How can we invite them and motivate them to have a life? What concept people like, and 80%, 4 or 5 people liked a step through. Reason of convenience, of being gender neutral, and just ease of use. So in that term, carbon fiber offers itself because it's very solid. The carbon fiber has an advantage of very rigid, solid, and less weight. And it can be shaped in forms which is very hard to do it in aluminum or steel. The big point about the Utopia Fusion bike is safety, which is very important, being visible to especially automobile drivers. The other aspect is about I call it symbolism, semantics. Should not look like a bicycle with a big belly. So we had to spread the battery around and instead of making the big belly and something, we made it a U shape. So it really is offering itself. It's also the branding of the bike. It's not symmetrical, but it's this shape goes against this shape, and by changing the tension, it's more stable than it would be symmetrical. So this edge brings stability, and being asymmetrical brings added stability. Because you also have to avoid the torque is twisting the whole thing. And then it also looks good. So that actually this trick in the beginning was a bit clumsy, but we got it pretty well done. Also integration of the motor down there. I mean, that also was important that it doesn't infringe on the overall line. So that is a very good job. And we kind of are hiding the support for the rear wheel to be a silent symmetrical to the front wheel. So this is the main element you see, and the rest disappears because there's not much to be seen anyway. And the other aspect naturally is also how to integrate computing power, the digital domain of our surroundings. And the aesthetics in the end is craftsmanship. Function, turn it into emotional appeal and make it really kind of natural naturally looking, yeah. In our case, color is a signal. To make something visible, that's a function. To make it visible, there's a person with a vehicle. The other function actually is to please the mind. So it has to be aesthetic and pleasing. So it's both ways. It's both about beauty and it's about safety. With the motor here, so we had a couple of challenges. And on the coloring, we also kept the angle to keep the dynamic. I mean, in the beginning, you have multiple sketches, 40, 50 sketches and ideas. So you think about it, you discuss it, you think about it, you discuss it, you imagine, then you know something is wrong. If you get agreement right away, it's not good enough. Okay, but the bicycle is for the muscular element of our human existence. The computer is the bicycle for the mind. So I think it comes together because it's a bicycle. It has a computer in it. It uses network, cloud computing around, so the whole digital domain. So you can say, yes, it's a bicycle with a mind.